Good morning and happy Democracy Day to you, and many thanks for joining us on Daybreak Sport this beautiful morning. My name is Boluwaji Ogumola. Let's kickstart from Ibadan this morning and talk about a grassroots revolution that started on Sunday in the city of Ibadan, where it was a historic gathering, at the Lekan Salami Stadium on Sunday, as former Nigerian players, former Ibadan professional players, home and abroad, came together at the Lekan Salami Stadium on Sunday to play a novelty match and, of course, start something special in the city of Ibadan. Yes, let me inform you that a number of the players, as you can see on your screen, came together they reunited for that novelty match to launch a grassroots football revival initiative in the city of Ibadan. The match saw legendary players including Mutio Adepoju, Dimeji Lawal, Ike Sholomo, Edith Agoye, Duke Udi, Bayo Adigun, Benga Okunowo, Femi Okpabome, and Topo Obideyi return to the pitch. Grassroots football coaches in Oyo State were also honored for their decades of talent discovery and development. Now, the novelty match has served as both a celebration of Ibadan's, football heritage and, of course, a launch pad for future talent development programs. It also marked the beginning of sustained effort to restore Oyo State's reputation as Nigeria's premier football talent hub. Well, we wish all those ex-Ibadan professionals all the best, and hopefully they will be able to help us, discover our talents and, of course, nurture them appropriately. Now let's talk about the President Federation Cup, where Kwara State Footballer Association has outlined numerous plans to support Kwara United in their bid to win the 2025 President Federation Cup. The chairman of the Kwara State Football Association, Malam Idris Turaya, stated that they will mobilize supporters and stakeholders for the match that will be played in Lagos on the 28th of this month. Turaya emphasized that the media must play a role, media in the state must play a very big role in ensuring that the team achieve its objective. Kwara United will lock horns with NNL side Abakaliki Football Club at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onekon, Lagos, later on this month. Well, we wish the two teams all the very best. That's Abakaliki United and Kwara United. Well, away from there, let's talk about the NPFL, Nigerian Premier Football League, where Kano Pillars Football Club has announced the departure of technical advisor Usman Abdallah, who has stepped down from his role as head coach of Kano Pillars with immediate effect following a mutual agreement with the club's management. Now, the club confirmed that Abdallah, tendered his resignation yesterday, citing personal reasons and the emergence of a significant professional opportunity, that, according to him, would have made it difficult for him to continue his role and responsibility as the coach of Kano Pillars. You recall that Abdallah was appointed manager of Kano Pillars shortly before the start of the 2024-2025 NPFL season. And of course, he led Kano Pillars to a ninth place finish on the table, securing 53 points from 38 matches, an improvement of 6 points from the previous campaign. We wish Usman Abdallah all the very best in his future endeavor. Away from that, let's talk about the Flying Eagles of Nigeria this morning. Don't forget that they are preparing for the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Their head coach, Ali Zubair, has promised to strengthen his squad with new players ahead of the 2025 FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Zubair's side will face Colombia, Saudi Arabia and Norway in Group F at the competition. Nigeria came third at the 2025 Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations in May. And of course, the Flying Eagles struggled in front of goal during that competition. And of course, their gaffer, Ali Zubair has said that he will beef up the squad ahead of the World Cup holding in Chile later this September. I wish our Flying Eagles all the best, and of course we hope that they will definitely do us proud. Straight to the Premier League, and this has to do with a Nigerian, Ola Oluwaina, where his club, Nottingham Forest, has activated the one-year extension in his contract. Ola Oluwaina is now expected to remain at the City ground until the end of the 2025-2026 season. Forest are still keen to tie him down to a long-term contract following an impressive 2024-2025 campaign. The Nigerian international defender scored twice and registered 1 assist in 35 league matches for the Forest last season. Undoubtedly, one of their best players in a Forest and one of the best defenders in the Premier League. Ola Oluwaina moved to the City ground on free transfer in 2023 after severing ties with Serie A club Torino. He has made 57 league appearances for the Forest since he joined them. Well, quick one. Let's get straight to the Americas this morning, talking about the FIFA Club World Cup, where a supercomputer has predicted the winner of this year's FIFA Club World Cup starting on Sunday. It also predicted that Chelsea, Premier League side Chelsea, will be eliminated from the competition, while Manchester City will reach the final but won't win it. Well, let me inform you that the expanded tournament will start on Sunday in the United States with Chelsea, Manchester City, and a number of Premier League clubs, participating in that particular one. You recall that Chelsea won the Champions League in 2021 and City won it in 2023, respectively. However, according to the supercomputer, both Premier League teams will fail to win the competition this time around, as Benfica has been predicted by the supercomputer to be crowned the champion of the world. It also added that Manchester City will make it to the final of the Club World Cup by beating the likes of Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Juventus in the knockout stage, but City would ultimately lose 2-1 against Benfica in the finals. That's the prediction of the supercomputer. So the white paper boys can make their guesses or their predictions with that. Away from the world of football, let's talk fencing, where the Nigerian Fencing Federation has reaffirmed its readiness to host the 23rd edition of the African Fencing Championship, billed for the 25th of June to the 29th of June this year in Lagos. Speaking during a press conference held in Lagos yesterday, the Federation President Adeyinka Samuel expressed pride and enthusiasm about the upcoming continental event. Well, the president of the Federation, Olayinka, also revealed that the 26 African countries have confirmed their participation in the tournament, with over 200 athletes expected to compete at the continental competition. The championship will be held at the Charter House in Lagos, the same venue that successfully hosted Nigeria's first ever fencing World Cup last year. And before I leave, let's take a look at the NBA this morning. And of course, let me inform you this morning that we had Game 3 of the NBA Finals in the early hours of this morning, as Indiana Pacers defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder 116 to 107 points to take a 2-1 lead in the NBA Finals. And that's sports this beautiful morning. My name is Boluwaji Ogumola. Thanks for watching.